Welcome to Color Me Talk. I'm Cherie J, and these are my co-hosts.
I'm Maya, the sexologist.
Coral K.
And Ronnie Blue.
Really quickly, ladies, I wanted you to write down the number of sex partners that you've had in your entire life.
The number. The magic number?
The magic number.
I'll be back.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave.
And
She's serious?
yeah, she wants us to write down our number. The bit. So
I'm so glad my pen isn't working.
All right.
I
Ronnie
have a
Blue?
faulty pen.
Here.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Get back to my number. I'm sorry.
All right, ladies, show me your numbers. Is it picking up?
I'm not ready. I'm still working on my number.
It's that many, Maya.
yeah, it's about that many. What? Okay, let's get to the real number.
Exactly. Clearly, there is a double standard when it comes to the number of sex partners that a woman has had compared to the number of sex partners that a man has had. Why is that?
Well, you have to subtract the small penises. You have to subtract the one night stands. Do they even exist anymore?
No, what she asked was, is it a double standard when it comes to men?
Oh, I know what double standards.
Well, I think a lot of times your male partner wants to know, how many partners have you had before me?
Why would they want to know that?
But why does it bother them? Okay, let's give an example. If a guy asks his girlfriend, how many people have you slept with? And she says, say 15.
We just
And
got
he's
Maya's
like,
number.
oh.
We got Maya's number. Go.
No. He's like, oh, 15. Wow, that's a lot of people. But then she asked him, and he's like, I don't know. A lot.
Well, clearly
25, 30.
men never calculate their numbers. They don't know. It's so many that they don't keep track. But they expect women to. And when you tell him a number over 1, he's going to get upset. What do you mean?
I don't even believe that men have so many. That's just something that they want us to believe.
Really?
Like, we really just go on and on like, oh, I've had 10 and he's had 2,000. And no, I don't think every guy has just had sex with that many women. They just want us to believe that. Now, some have.
And I do believe they have.
It's an exception to the rule. I dated a guy who almost every time we went out, it could have been to the carryout. We saw someone that he had sex with. And we went out a lot.
That would be annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Because he had to tag me and tell me.
oh, he wanted to broadcast
I had
his
sex
number.
with her. Yeah.
Well, why aren't women as open with their number? Men, if that's
Because
the
we're
case.
judged off of our number.
Right.
If it's any number over 0 or over them, then we're judged by it. You know, if you say 5, oh my gosh, when did you start having sex? Or it leads into
When you
other
were
questions.
12.
Or if you say more than that, then they're like, oh, you're a hoe. Or you're a freak. So to not be labeled, do we lie?
And then the sad part is that if we say 10, we're deemed some type of slut, tramp, freak, hoe, bimbo, Jezebel, hussy, heifer, whatever you want to call it. But when guys say their number, it's
We
really
accept it.
worse. We accept it, but it's really worse because guys are really gross. Like, not every guy, but they are. 9 times out of 10, guys, they have sex unprotected. It's not often that you meet a guy and he's so adamant about you putting on a condom. If you say, okay, I'm fine with us having UPS, unprotected sex, then he's fine with it too. They don't really put up an argument about it. So just think how many times, if they say they have had sex with 30 women, how many of them they've had sex with unprotectedly? Whereas women, we're more adamant about protecting ourselves. So whether I had 50 or 60, majority of the time it was probably protected. And guys just are reckless with their lives, basically.
Another thing that I put into perspective is the average. You could have had 10 partners and you may be 30. So you do on average just about 3 a year. I think that that's okay for someone who's single. Yeah, you know what I mean?
So I'm still curious to know how you calculate your number of sex partners.
It's different for every person. I think they go case by case. Mine in particular is like the smaller guys, the wet noodles, the little ones, I don't really count. So if you have a certain amount of them, they only equate to maybe one time. So if you have one little penis plus one little penis plus one little penis plus one little penis, it only equals actually one time. And
Because clearly this is not simple addition.
Not at all.
it's not a linear equation.
And it's not just 1 plus 1. You have some ones who don't even get a whole number. My case, I count mines by the number of boyfriends I've had. I've had 4 boyfriends, so my number is 4.
That's very nice. I would, to add a number, sometimes you may only do oral sex. So if you don't engage in intercourse, you do like 3 oral sexes. That could be just one time. It really doesn't need to count as
I don't
So
think
oral
oral
sex
sex counts
counts?
at all. So are you a virgin?
Yeah, we'll go back to my card.
Jesus saves.
Okay, well, in that case, I think mine goes by the encounter itself. So basically, the little penis versus the orgasm versus the one night stand. If I clearly take them all, the little penis, the no orgasm, the one night stand, and I subtract them from my number, I'm a virgin too. There's
Sure,
more
well-
bad sex out there than good.
There's only one real virgin in this group, which is me. And if I had a number, I would calculate it by any sex encounter that I had before I was 25. So they wouldn't count.
And how old are you?
A woman never tells her age
Or her weight.
or her weight. So clearly, my number is 0.